I didn't even mention, we got to talk about today's sponsor, which is
how are you going to work this in without
Manscaped.
talking about the balls today?
Well, Dave,
no Lonzo Ball, no LaMelo Ball.
Well, we're going to be talking about the G League, Dave, and there's a special team out there, the G League Ignite team. And if you want your balls ignited, as good as they could be for that hot date you might have, socially distanced, by the way. Maybe it's a Discord date, and you're like, hey, let me do some naked yoga back here for you. You want those things fire, as the kids say. You want that picture of your balls to be followed by flame emojis, Dave. That's what you want. Who's going to get you being that way? Manscaped. Support for today's show is brought to you guys by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers Manscaped offers the precision engineered tools for those great family jewels of yours. Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. Join the movement today for all your below-the-waist grooming needs. Dave, I say it all the time. Lawnmower 3.0. Some people in the comment section believe I do not use it. Yet again, I said yesterday, I'm going to have to start a naked yoga channel, I guess, and just start doing it on YouTube so people can see. I can't be called a liar. I can't have my credibility on the line.
That's true.
Maybe I am not going to do
a video about how to properly use the Manscaped Lawnmower 3.0.
I could do that. It's educational, Dave. Yep. It's educational. But yeah, you can go ahead and get 20% off and free shipping right now at manscaped.com using the code MVP. That is 20% off and free shipping. Use the code MVP, manscaped.com. Your balls will thank you. And Dave, that brings us into the G League Ignite team. They had their first game today. We talked about expectations for them over the season. We got to see them play today. It was a 109-104 victory over the Santa Cruz Warriors. Some of the highlights, Jordan Poole down there dropping 22 for the Warriors. You got Jeremy Lin dropping 18 for the Warriors.
Give your guy a shout out, Ricky.
Your
guy.
Oh, Nico Mannion. He had 17. At first, I'm like, which one?
Like 17, like 6 assists, too.
6 assists, 3 rebounds. He went 3 of 9 from 3. Not the best percentage out there.
Honestly, I'm just happy for you that you get to see Nico Mannion in his natural space, the G League, where he belongs. Didn't see that coming.
Nico Mannion will be an NBA player again. You don't don't put him down. But Dave, the G League Ignite team, they won this game. They won their first game. Jared Jack dropping fucking 22 off the bench. That's who you want to talk about, right? Jared Jack?
Jared Jack, 9 of 10 from the field. 9 of 10 from the field. Probably going to get a contract with the Nets before the season's over.
You think so?
I guarantee it.
Okay.
This is one of those ones where I'm like, he knew what he was doing. This was all about getting back on TV again, Get the attention. He's good buddies with Kyrie, I'm sure.
Can I say something, though?
Sure.
I know yesterday you said that Jalen Green is JG4 is going to be possibly the number 1 pick, or he wants to be the number 1 pick.
He wants to be the number 1 pick. That was what he came out and said during his interview on Twitch.
Which, by the way, ESPN, either they're dropping the ball or everyone else is dropping the ball. Because, on Tankathon and everywhere, it's Jalen Green, the color. ESPN in the box score adding an E onto that green. That's weird. I've never seen it with the GREENE on the end of it, which is, like I said, just fucking weird.
I'm not sure about that. That's different.
But, Dave, can I just say?
Sure.
I fucking love Jonathan Kuminga.
Oh, no, everyone's saying that. That's not just you.
Right now.
Everyone is screaming about Jonathan Kuminga being amazing.
I am just picturing him in a Bulls uni next to Patrick Williams.
Well, I think, let's be realistic. This is overreaction Wednesday.
Yes.
Because this is the overreaction from the first sign of G League competition. Now, let's just start with the good. Yeah. Jonathan Kuminga, hell of an athlete. Good ball handler, great size, seems to have the full fucking package. Can pass, can defend, shoot. He's got a little change of pace game when he ball handles. Ricky, this kid could be competing with
Cade Cunningham. Dave's like, throw another one at it. Green, Kuminga, all of them competing with Cade Cunningham.
For of those guys, and I would say one game, clearly we have to overact. So Green, looked rawer than we expected. His ball handling less sharp than I was hoping for someone with his explosivity and his amazing shooting talents. I wish he had better handles.
Yeah.
And again, first game, he did calm down a little bit in the second half of that game. But it's still one of those things where clearly, like, you're watching a G League game, you're like, I know it's not going to be the cleanest game I've ever seen in my life. It's G League play. It's coaching as we play kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But the handles did concern me. The fact that, he still blew by people was great because he is, again, insane athleticism. But he does need some help where it counts and getting that ISO up. So I think that everyone sees a little bit of that game and goes, okay, I understand why he's one of the top 5 prospects in this class, because honestly, he looks like he's got Hamidou Diallo hops, but like also a shot that can kill. Like, he's got it all. It just needs to come together. But Kuminga looks different, like just different.
I mean, he did get like 1 of 7 from 3.
Don't even care.
It's one of those where it's like, at least he's taken the shot. He just didn't hit the shot today.
That's
all it was.
3 of them were from 3 feet behind the line or more.
Yeah. So like, Steph Curry, Trae Young threes.
It was motion of the offense, take the shot kind of a moment.
Yeah.
So again, like, is it the best advised shot? No, but it's one of those things where they're trying to get these kids to have the confidence in their game to take all the shots, to make all the shots. So,
I mean, like, I also looked at, it's like, I want to see more from Daishen Nix too, because we saw a little bit from him today, only 19 minutes off the bench. Like, yet again, this is me reading the stat line for him and kind of comparing it for Daishen, but it's like, if you looked at the end of a game and saw 4 of 7, 1 of 1 from 3, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 12 points from a guard off the bench, you would say pretty good game for a guard off the bench. I want to see with Daishen Nix is, when do they, if they do, I feel like they will at one point, put him in the starting lineup when all 3 of these guys are going at it together. I mean,
they definitely will. It's very much a mix of, they're trying to keep the olds happy, and they're trying to always have an old on the floor with them. Bobby Brown was out there to start for him today. So, like, starting's not anything that matters. I don't want to say it's a Florida State situation, but, like, starting doesn't matter in the G League. This was very much a, let's just see where people are at. Let's see how they work together. They've got different units they've been comfortable working with. Daishen, from what I saw out there, added some weight. I wish to say muscles under that weight. Don't know yet. I did call the man fat a little, and I feel a little bad about it.
I mean, basketball jersey can't hide it as much as like a football jersey.
Dude, he's added some mass. He's cultivating mass right now.
Mass.
But he did use it well. Like, that's the thing. He got into the paint. He used his body to get positioned in the low post and score. He still looks like he's got good passing ability. Like, I still wonder if he's someone who I'm trying to remember where I had him in my mock rookie. I don't know if you can pull it up on the fly that quick, but like, I'm thinking he's probably, he's going top 15. He is, if not going to be like right there with Springer for me. Like, they're very close. Like, Daishen's got a very big body for a guard, and I think he might have grown a little bit since we last.
I had him 17 to the Wizards. You had him 15 to the Suns.
Yeah, I'm confident that he will go top 15 after watching what I've seen so far. Like, his high school mixtape was one thing, but this game against other grown men, like, if he's going to turn that mass into muscle, I'm very hopeful for where he's going. Sophie Kaiso did not play. There's a situation going on with him and his country's games, like the international games coming up, where he is under contract, I guess, for better terms, to play for them. And then if there's availability to come back over, he will. I don't know that that's happening. It seems like a very fucky situation. So we won't see Kai Soto down there in the G League bubble, likely. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing because it sounded like he's going to play with his home country for some international games, which I don't know if they're actually happening or not as of this time.
So according to Forbes, they said Kai Soto. Really, you're gonna fucking? I gotta fucking
getting Forbes done. They did the thing. You gotta buy in, right?
No, I've gotta pause the fucking ad blocker or
Yeah, never doing that.
I do on the one site, like just to, let me read the fucking article, and then they
Okay.
fucking put a like big old fucking ad in front of my face. You fucking idiots. 18-year-old basketball phenom who is a path to becoming the first native-born son of the Philippines to play in the NBA is opting out of the start of the G League in Orlando next month in order to meet contractual obligations with the Filipino national team, the Gilas. Yep. Instead of entering the bubble on the 26th, Soto will travel to the Philippines and play with Gilas when they host Korea February 18th and 22nd and Indonesia on the 20th. The G League agreed for me to meet my previous commitments to play for the national team. They have asked for me to immediately report back to the bubble after my last national game. The G League has yet to issue a full schedule. They did now. So basically, he's got 3 games, the last one being on February 22nd. So it's pretty much right after he finishes that game. They're
hoping to get him down there, quarantined for his 10 days, and then play, which would be like the start of March.
Playoffs. Yeah, the playoffs would run March 5th to 9th. So
okay, so yeah, he would come back in basically for hopefully the last game, and then the playoffs, or just the playoffs, perhaps.
Because it's
really shitty.
How long would he have to quarantine? 2 weeks?
It's usually 10 days if they're going to stick by the NBA rules. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unless he is vaccinated down there.
It puts him, depending on travel. That's why I did like 1 day and started counting. That would put him right at the start of the playoffs then.
So we may or may not see Kai Soto get minutes, and if he does get, we don't know how many. Kind of disappointing. Isaiah Todd out there for the Ignite team though. Todd. Did not look good.
No,
did not look good. He is learning the game in his position. I'm trying to find the nice ways to put it. He's still a raw talent. But I think basketball IQ wise, he's got a long way to go.
Dave's like buzzwords. What buzzwords can I
No, I'm not saying buzzwords. I'm saying like the game is moving too fast for him right now.
Yeah.
He's on the court, but he's not present like mentally. Like, you know how like when you run set plays, you know what to expect. You know, like, hey, if this happens, I'm going to go here. Kind of like an if then kind of answer tree that goes downhill. I feel like his has got like a lag, or he's not 100% confident in those answers still. And he gets lost in the defense sometimes, like when who he's supposed to be covering, if there's a switch, like there's just extra time there. So again, I don't know if he's the one guy I'm concerned about, because I think he's someone who should have maybe gone to Michigan, because I believe he had an offer in Michigan with Juwan Howard. Does that sound right, Ricky?
I'm looking it up. I'm spot checking you.
But with them not playing basketball, I don't even know. It's like the fuck. He would have got some play there.
Let's see. He had 4 offers. One of them was the G League. Kansas, Michigan, Oklahoma State. Jesus, him and Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, he was going to Michigan though. That was where he opted out of.
Yeah, the crystal ball says prediction was Michigan. Michigan 79%, and then Kentucky was a 10% with.
Yeah, because he basically had opted out of the Michigan deal after. I don't want to say he verbaled it, but maybe he did.
That's the thing, though. You can technically do that. Like,
oh no, you totally can. I'm saying that's why I'm like, Michigan's the one that stuck for me. So yeah, he's the guy who might be the guy losing the most of this, but at the same time, he's getting to work probably more head on with coaches at a more direct level here. So like, it's probably helping his game, but at the same time, he's not getting the same level of exposure of maybe he could have been a star in the focus of an offense and defense and Michigan. So it's a little different, There are definitely going to be pluses and minuses to the G League route, but this was a overwhelming success in my mind for game 1 of the G League season.
Well, and the next time we'll see these guys play is Friday at 2:00. They play Oklahoma City.
I love it.
Play the OKC team on Friday at 2 p.m. Central Time.
Side note, shout out 2 other guys in the G League. Tyrell Terry shot extremely well in the G League. Extremely. I think we went 7-18.
Steal the draft.
I love Tyrell Terry. I will stand for that man. And Trey Jones did not shoot well, but I think he had like 15 assists in his game. He played incredibly well.
You said Trey Jones, right?
Trey Jones.
Trey Jones going from, then this is the part that I was like, went from playing in an NBA game with his brother to G League. Like, I was like, oh man, at least he got to play in the fucking same game.
He'll come back up. He's going to be a backup point guard in the NBA for sure.
Yeah.
He just needs to work on his shots more. That he did a big improvement from year 1 to year 2 in college. I think he just needs to keep working at it. He's got great basketball IQ. He's got great facilitating skills. He's a perfect bench off guard. Like, I can move the rock and
right?
I can.
He got drafted by Spurs. Okay.
Yeah.
Trey Jones is with the Memphis Grizzlies. That's right.
I'm sorry. Who did I say?
Tyus. I'm thinking the brothers. Which one? One was Spurs. One was Grizzlies. I was trying to figure out what team Trey was on. He's on the Spurs. Tyus is on the Grizzlies.
Correct.
Yeah.
There are a couple of the games going on. I think that there's a lot of eyes on the G League right now. A lot of teams looking poach maybe. So it'll be exciting. I'm hyped for this, man. Like, this is. I've been all over the G League, maybe too much.
It's like more basketball, more entertainment, right, Dave?
Well, it's the time of day. If I got some downtime during the day, I can toss on some G League. It's real easy to watch his background.
It's like why the bubble was so successful. It was like the tournament. It was like the tournament all day. All day you had basketball.
I understand, Ricky. I understand your love for the tournament.